Hello, everyone, and welcome to Weave the Tale, aka Penny for a Tale, however you want to say it. We are here today with some illustrious kindred who have decided to grace us with their presence, and we'll kind of get to know them a little bit. But first, let's talk about the people behind it. We don't care about the vampires right now. We're going to care about them a lot later. Um, so first, Wowzer, why don't you introduce yourself and what you've been up to, and yeah.
Okay. My name is Wazers, spelled VVOWZERZ. I like to play Vampire the Masquerade a lot, and today I will be playing Ray. And you'll learn about her as the story goes. I don't want to give too much away.
Excellent. All right. The Uwu Overlord. I keep just want to throw in more oohs in there.
Last thing, sorry, my pronouns are she, her, and my character's pronouns are also she, her.
Excellent. Perfect.
Hello, guys. My name is Serena, and also known as the Overlord. I'll be playing as Lumin. Currently, keeping it a secret as to what Lumin is, but you'll find out through the story. Um, Pronouns are she/her. Same with my character.
Excellent. All right. Go ahead. Serena.
Yeah. Hello. My name is, well, I was just introduced. I'm gonna be doing that a lot where I
No,
repeat
that's
a
cool. Just
lot of
introduce yourself
things.
again. Like that's how popular you are.
Excellent. Repetition is a teaching tool,
Mm-hmm.
as all of my professors would say. But yes, I am Serena and I will be playing Pythia, which I think keeping with the theme of everyone else, along with the black and white, which we did not plan. So
Yeah, that's
I
it's,
was
it's
real excited
very
about
cool
that.
how that came out.
But yeah, the mystery of who she is will probably be shown very quickly. Uh, but I'm very excited to play this game with new people. So that's that.
Yeah, and like as far as I've seen, this will be one of the first times the BNS LARP has been used on stream, which I'm very excited about because I've been vampire LARPing for some time, and this is just candle on every icing. Um, so yeah, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this then. Today's episode is titled "Why Are We Here Again?" And we kind of get introduced to a lovely little idyllic town of Barrow, Alaska. Um, Christmas is upon us, but there aren't many lights out here. Everything that's brought in has to be for a very specific purpose. Just because it's very difficult to get to this location. Entry in and out is pretty much only via airplane, and so the population here, compared to other places, is quite low. Um, just very unfortunate. But we have three kindred, and you guys probably would have just taken like short flights, hops across America until you can eventually get to Bar, Alaska, always traveling via nighttime and storing up during the day. But luckily, when you're about to enter a place where it'll just be nighttime, which doesn't happen a lot and hasn't happened for some time. But these three members, the Swords of Cain, Sabat, Inquisitor Knights, um, their first steps into Barrow, Alaska, as you guys are smuggled in to this location. Um, the Inquisition, before you guys popped onto the plane, definitely drilled in the fact that every time there is an extended period of darkness or there's some interesting and unique phenomenon going on, every infernalist gets very excited, as if this would be the end or the beginning of something truly horrific. And so while this might not be the task that you would want, some of your comrades went to so much better places. Um, you guys are just kind of here in the ice cold caps. Um, but hey, if there's infernalism, there be the Inquisition. And we have these three. So as you guys, I guess for the first time after being smuggled in, we'll say you guys have this little cabin, logs and such, protecting you guys from the harsh winter outside. Um, there aren't any windows that shed any light to the location that you guys are at. You're hidden underneath a carpet in a basement. Um, so everything down here is completely dark. And having some like weapons and other items you might need for your job. This is kind of just one of those spots that they keep around just in case. Um, yeah. So you guys pop out of a coffin, sleeping bag, however you guys want, and we'll go the same kind of direction as before, and just talk about like what your character looks like, how you feel. Are you in a sleeping bag, or did you get a little bit extra with a nice coffin, or maybe you're just sleeping in bed, and how you feeling? Go ahead.
I'm definitely not in a sleeping bag. I'm in something very comfortable. And I'm always tired. So that's nothing new. Ready to figure out, I guess, what we're doing here. Meet some new people.
All right, go ahead, Nina.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely not in a sleeping bag, first of all, because that'll just ruin my dress. um, yeah, I'll be in a nice coffin, most likely waking up after being cramped in there for a long time, being smuggled throughout the whole state until we reach our destination. Um, you'll see me just open up the coffin, rise up from my sleep, wearing all white, just looking around and seeing where everyone is.
All right, Serena. Certainly, you've chosen the sleeping bag, right?
Of course I have, and not only just a sleeping bag, but a very old leather trunk that latch still gets stuck. But boy, have I tested that trunk and nothing gets inside of it. So trusty. As the lock from the inside kind of jams a bit before I can like kick it open as I like sitting up in my sleeping bag. Like fully cinched in around my face, so only my face is in appearance. But I do have like an Alaska tourist guidebook just like flapping. It's like, did you guys know the Alaska state flower is a forget-me-not? And the bird is a ptarmigan? I think that's how that's spelled. I still don't know why they put P's in front of T's. Crazy.
They have birds out here?
They have a whole like wildlife system out here. Not only do they have like moose, which are kind of just horrible prehistoric monsters that refuse to die when everything else is. Do you know they can walk on the bottom of lakes?
Ooh. I would like to ride a moose.
You would look so cool on the back of a moose.
So majestic.
They are massive. But yeah, they have a whole wildlife out here. I mean, the fish and fur trade is, well, I guess it'd be technically the fur trade. You don't really trade fish. Anywho, how you guys doing?
Are these animals nocturnal at all?
Some of the predators might be.
Oh, good.
But the other stuff, nah.
Well, I'm gonna make that your job now.
To do what?
You
The
tell
tour
us.
guide?
Yeah.
Okay.
That does not sound like something I would like doing, so.
So we're gonna go for our first test here, and for anyone who wants, I need an awareness. For people watching, this is the BNS Studios of Vampire once again. So it's rock paper scissors. I have a static number in mind for this NPC or NPCs or whatever's happening. I don't want to spoil it. And so you would do rock paper scissors, and if it is a tie or a failure, we can then compare bids to see what happens next. But for this one, rock paper scissors. I already have something already thrown, so you guys just have to throw.
Okay. So, in relation to that, what do our dots have to do with the rock, paper, scissors? Like,
Yes.
is that how much we can bet? Or...
Yeah, that's your bid. So whenever I'm like, okay, what's your bid? You would then, for this, it would be mentals plus awareness. So you would add
Okay.
the dots of your mental attributes, and you would add the dots you have in awareness. If you have the perception, focus, in mental, you'd get a +2 for this. And then if anyone has aspects, let me know. But I don't think any of y'all have aspects.
I have aspects.
You have aspects. Oh, you.
I
Okay,
have
okay.
tons
all right.
of aspects.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
We have a Malkavian here. Come on.
All right, throw it.
All right. So, well, hold on. Very core. Is it like rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or are we going rock, paper, scissors?
It is completely up to you. I've already thrown. I have it in, like, I have it right on my desk. I'm not going to change it, I promise.
All right.
So it is really just up to you guys.
All right. So
We're all going. Do we have to say how much we want to bet first?
No, you don't have to, because you could, if you win, it really doesn't matter, like, if you are lower,
Cool.
you still win, so.
Okay. So, good circle. Rock, paper,
scissors.
Shoot.
Why
we all do scissors?
Why are we all scissors? If we all lose this because
I
it's
think
like
we
all
win just for the teamwork.
Yeah, what's
I know.
funny is I
I
did paper, so everyone like super gets it. Oh my god. Okay, cool. I mean, this is very interesting seeing the system played out on a virtual stream, so this is fun. All right, yeah. Above you, you hear the creaking as and with your guys' success, especially those with aspects, can figure out that there are 3 individuals upstairs carefully moving in a way that they don't want to be heard, very stealthy. For those with aspects, there is a weight to each of their footsteps that lets you know that they're definitely carrying something heavy. There's a slight scent of gunpowder and maybe gasoline. One person certainly had a Big Mac.
Good takeout.
Ooh, goody. It's a nice. Anybody hungry? It seems to be Did we order delivery by any chance?
No, but that means someone knows we got delivered here. So, could we hear how many? Yeah. Could we hear how many footsteps there might have, like how many like sets of footprints?
Yeah, 3 sets of footprints. So 3. You pretty much can assume 3 people upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
like upstairs, you would have to like pull down the ladder, go up, kind of push the rug to the side, and open up the trapdoor, then push the rug aside. And upstairs is a pretty open design log cabin with like a kitchen, living room, couch, and the couch looks like it's a pull out with a very old 80s TV, like the bunny ears and such.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Is there any way to figure out if there's more people outside?
I would say that will rely completely on those with auspex. Um, for those with auspex, if you want or have the focus, you can activate it and see if you can like focus your senses to the outside. It'll be difficult because there's definitely, I mean, it's the nighttime. Winds are blowing. You kind of feel the pressure against the log cabins and such. But if you want to play for it, go ahead. I already got my rock paper scissors.
All right, let's play for it then.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
go too. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Rock,
paper.
scissors.
It's so hard to get the timing. What? Stop!
Why are we the same?
I don't know.
Yeah, and I got a rock, so I don't know what's happening here, but it's weird.
The teamwork.
I know, right?
We're in sync.
It's very weird. Okay, so make sure to mark off the blood that you've spent for this. And blood will be, I mean, you're in Barrow, Alaska. Blood's going to be tight. But you certainly know that outside you hear the humming of a vehicle that is currently in park. So it's hard to tell whether there's someone in it, but you can kind of speculate that probably someone's in it. It is from the hum, probably a truck of some sort, and this might be like either the parties involved number between 3 and 5, potentially, total. With 3 right above you.
And is where we're hidden a one-way in, one out kind of situation? Or
Yeah, so you haven't, this is the first time you guys have really been here other than getting like a rundown, schematics, and some pictures. You know that there are some, there is another way out of this place. But yeah, I would say, actually, is one of you is a Malkavian, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you can, looking around and stuff like that, you can definitely tell, like, you have your 3 little cargo stuff and some weapons and everything. But then there's like this toilet, and it's like, why is there a toilet down here? And you're pretty sure if you just kind of shift that toilet over, a hole will be just below it, a pipe that will lead you about a mile out of where you are now.
okay.
And the pipe sucks.
So all right. Yeah. So bear with me. Secret passage under the toilet. If we want to
Toilet. The
Yeah.
outhouse. Like,
Luckily, it's not a poo. Like, it's not used at all. The toilet is merely just a way to disguise it. But still, that pipe is tight. You pretty much have to be like worming your way through, a la I think Alien 1 style, like the android, going through that pipe.
Okay. So yeah, let's move this toilet and get out of here before they if they have gasoline. Yikes.
somebody tipped them off, which means we have a mole in our group. Or the ones who at least dropped us off here. So annoying. As I'm like rolling in through the hole.
Yeah, it's
We always
tight.
like
Yeah, I mean, it's a horrible way to begin your trip here in Barrow, Alaska, as you have to spend what feels like forever army crawling your way through this tight pipe for the next
I already
mile.
hate this place.
Luckily, by the end of the hour, you start to see some light. And as you do, you start to hear a few voices coming up close to it, you realize that the pipe leads to surprisingly a locker, like one of those lockers that employees use for like overnight stays and such like that. It's like that thin high school locker, and it just leads right to it. There's a poster in front of you. Of course, you're looking at the back end of it. That's obscuring this hole. But yeah, you hear voices on the other side, some small chatter.
I just move, like, if there's a way to just like move aside, because I know one of these two is really good at doing the murdering. So
It's it is uncomfortable, and you have to get closer than you probably are prepared to, as you kind of like whoever like Pythia, assuming you're like in front, like someone has to like crawl over you.
Luminis are just scrolling all
Yeah, like it's
that's fine.
yeah, it's so tight, and like at one point you're like, oh god, I'm stuck on something. What is that? And you just kind of like shift and roll, and eventually, yeah.
I will repeat what I said. I already don't like this place.
But yeah, right in front of you, that little piece of paper poster.
Hmm? What does it say?
On this side, it's just white. On the other side, who knows?
So if I turn it around,
So you can carefully kind of push it out and then like just grab the poster.
Yeah.
I'm thinking kind of very much that like Shawshank Redemption, hiding of the hole. And pushing it out, you see that at one point in time, Katy Perry must have been to Alaska for a concert, and was in a northern town that was, at least visitable by some of the individuals here. And this is a signed copy of a kind of Katy Perry poster.
Anybody want to sell Katy Perry signed copy?
No, I'm good.
I'm fine. That means I would have to talk to someone to do that, so I'm okay.
It's not that bad. You can just kill them, then talk to them. It's fine.
I could just kill them and then take all their money.
Ah, it's true as well. Looking around, what can I see? Is there any immediate danger that I could find?
Yeah, so like poking your head out of this little hole into this locker, it's dark, but you have auspex, so you can clearly see, especially with the slants of light peeping in through those little like windows in the locker. On the other side, you notice that two guys are changing from what looks like like fur coats and stuff like that to scrubs. They're currently having a conversation about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, on whether Phase 2 has any fun connected to it, or is it just a cash grab and stuff like that, quoting lots of Redditors and stuff. Yeah, they seem to just be passing the time as they change. Other than that, the locker room's pretty empty.
I'll turn towards the other two and say, there's two people and they're changing into scrubs. What do?
Where are we?
Like some kind of locker room. This leads into at least the man's locker room.
Should we wait for them to leave and then come out, or?
Might be a good idea to just interrogate them straight up. And see where we are.
Fair enough. Let's go.
Stepping out, Lumen.
Lumen's immediately like bang.
Excellent.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, like I guess do you get in position to stand up within the locker room, then open it?
Yeah, and then like I'm standing up on top, like inside the locker room, and then just pushing this locker room open with a bang,
Yeah,
so
like
it'll surprise the whole
they look
surprise
at
bitch.
you. One of them like is currently has like his shirt over his head as he's slipping on the scrub top. The other one is looking at you too. And when you banged it, like they jump, and one of them hits their head against the locker, just knocking himself out, while the other guy just seems paralyzed, looking at I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think what he would perceive you as he's pale, like
Ghost.
white hair, like
The ghost of the locker room.
yeah, like what? But yeah, he's paralyzed. His like bottom lip trembling. It's like
I'm going to reach out like behind me to like just pull out Pythia and is it Pythia?
Pythia.
Pythia and Rhea out of the hole.
Oh, okay.
Be like, well, one knocked himself over and the other one's just paralyzed. Job done.
Good job.
he like slowly puts his top scrub on.
Hey, friend, and I would like to activate awe.
All right, yeah, like that. You kind of look like, and awe can be like, I'm terrifying, like very Galadria, or it can be like, I am so sexy. However you want to present it. So how does it look to this person?
Yeah, I think. Well, actually, I guess if this is because seeing that he was very panicked. The intention is not like a sexual desire. It's a we're friendly here desire and get their attention on me as opposed to is it Lumine or Lumine?
Lumine.
Yeah,
Lumine. Okay.
it's Night Inquisitor Lumine.
No, listen, correct me.
I
Get
mean, you
your
guys are all
proper
Night
title.
Inquisitors, so yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, like his attention now taken away from the ghost of the
Mhm.
locker to, I guess, a chill person.
Yeah, I mean, I could describe this is a perfect
Yeah,
moment
please
to
do.
describe Pythia. She stands at about like 4'11", on a good day.
So fun size. Got it.
Yeah, dressed in not bothering with actually, because it does get to almost -60 when it gets cold in Alaska. She does have like a really old style dark blue with that orange bar across it, puffy vest. And then over that, she's got like a oversized plaid shirt. Dark skin black woman. Her hair has been cut to look like and dyed as a blonde, like high top fade. As her and baggy jeans as her Converse like squeak against the ground. So just being more friendly than the atmosphere that came into.
Yeah, I mean, if his eyes were looking at the two, who I feel look certainly creepier and less normal than Pythia, and so looking at you, you can see like the knuckles of his hand have kind of loosened up a little bit.
Hi. Could you tell us where we are?
And he moves towards his locker, his hand grabbing a badge that says, Barrow Medical Hospital.
Amazing.
And you see that his name is Greg.
Greg, so nice to meet you. All right. So, I'm sorry, I'm double checking disciplines really quickly. Just
Yeah, I
to
also need to take
see.
a look at your flaws too.
Yeah. Um,
As well as your merits.
yeah, I don't think anything here
Mm-hmm.
falls to me except for may it might be uh ocular ability is one of the
Ooh.
merits that I have.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to use that now, it pretty much like once every session you can get a vision. And you get pretty much get to ask me a question, and I'll kind of direct that vision towards it.
Hmm. I don't for right now. I don't think I want to vision on Greg. I think I'll just be like, 1 second, Greg, and turn to the others. I mean, do any of you want to keep him? Bernie?
Hmm.
I'm not really trying to have any pets right now.
Okay.
How about a meal?
By all means, I'm just gonna start looking through. I mean, I was gonna look through his stuff, so yeah, go ahead.
Whew, here's the thing. I can only feed if they are being fed from violently.
It's kind of my thing.
Same.
I could go for some breakfast. And I'll like walk over to Greg and it had to be someone. I'm really sorry it's you, and this is not going to be pleasant. And I'll start to feed.
He says there's an IHOP with kind of like this question mark at the end. And if what is about to happen is going to happen like I think it's going to happen, it's about to be a very violent feeding frenzy. Yeah, so you guys want to describe it? Like, how do you feed? Are you like smashing his head against the locker and like drinking in like that blood as it pours out of the skull, or like how? What does this look like?
I'm very calm about it. It's just not good for him because of my clan. It is very painful. So in that way, it's violent.
Well, the other two, are you joining in on this?
Oh,
I'm gonna
well,
go ahead. You go ahead.
well, I hope you don't mind if I tear off his head. I'm gonna tear off his head and then crack it open on the wall like
Like an egg.
like a coconut.
Yeah, yeah.
A coconut. And just like sip from like the skull area from it.
Mm-hmm.
Careful not to get any drops on me. Like,
Yeah. How about you, Pythia?
While that's happening, I actually am pretty good. I've only used
Oh,
1 point for my thing, but while that's happening, I'm thinking I'm opening their locker, and I think I'm definitely going to take like his key card or
Mm-hmm.
his employee card, and just start looking. It's like, you think I'm pretty without any makeup. Just
Yeah.
humming the song with the carnage going on in the
Mhm.
background. It's just like, oh, okay, good. Scrubs clip
Yeah.
on his ID.
And you also, his
And
driver's
just get
license and
some.
wallet is in
Yeah,
there.
let's just let that happen.
Yeah, so he has like a debit card, a credit card,
Perfect.
about like $15 in cash. And he looks like he lives in this area. I mean, most people do. And so you have the address to his house, as well as like his
Okay.
car keys, his house key. There's a couple other keys that aren't like labeled, but yeah. there's certainly a pool of blood just like on the
Awesome.
ground.
Great. That's fine. I'll just throw the extra scrubs on there to put up and then dispose it in the scrub disposal.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should put him in the scrub disposal as well.
Well, I mean, I could probably just like wrap a cover sheet over and take him straight down to the morgue.
That's too much work. We can just blame this other guy that passed out for this crime.
I hear you, and I love the creativity. Can humans rip off other humans' heads?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I don't know.
Maybe.
looks at Rhea. Do you know?
They're kind of built different now.
Yeah. So I think disposing of the body very easily, especially since we're in a hospital, then we take his keys, go to his address, and then pop on out of here just to see, until we know what's going on, especially with what happened back at where we were supposed to stay.
That's fine, and we can do that.
Okay. So I am going to hold on. I don't think. Oh, I think I can do that because it just says bland face. So I am going to use Mask of 1,000 Faces
Nice.
to just look like to just get the bland image of a scrubbed wearing hospital employee.
Yeah, like instantly in front of everyone, like just this image of like the most blandest person, you know, comb over, 35 years old, little mustache.
And
I love
yeah,
your mustache.
Oh, thank you. All right, so let's get out of here. Then we can regroup to where we actually need to do here. Because, like you said, I don't like that someone knew where we were sleeping. All right. So, just to find the trash bag outside of the changing room, fine. Just to put bodies in bags.
Yeah. How about the other two? Are you guys gonna walk out like you are, or what?
I'm gonna take I'm gonna see if there's extra scrubs in this place.
Yeah, pretty much like every locker has a few scrubs in it, and it doesn't look like they even lock their lockers. But maybe that's just a feel of a small town.
I'll just grab a pink scrub set and hand it to Rhea. Would you like yellow or pink?
I'll take pink.
I'll take the yellow. Brighter color, the better.
Excellent. Yep.
Please tell me that it doesn't have the like SpongeBob or like something themed.
No,
Scrubs.
there's like a Hey Arnold one, but that's about it.
Nice.
All right. Heading out of the locker. It's a quiet night, day, whatever it is. I mean, there's no light. You guys know there won't be for some time. The hallway is pretty clinical and sterile, with marked signs upon every door, telling you pretty much like the number and letter designated to it. You can see the front desk, kind of the edge of a circular desk where you can see some hands playing with a pencil, almost like dancing it in between their fingers. Though from this vantage point, you can't tell who the person is. There are automatic doors into this place, but outside, you see the little bit of snowflakes and such, and Someone has a lighted helmet on and shoveling snow outside. But yeah.
How well do we find the morgue? Um, there was a person playing with like the pen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna pass by this person?
No, like if you go towards the front, that would be the whoever this is, most likely like the admin in the front. But behind you, down the hallway, you see kind of like the red door of the morgue. So you could just like go back.
Yep. Opening the doors for the other two, maybe three if you count the severed body. Four.
Nah, he's kind of just meat now. So
3.5.
Yeah. So just.
just go through the morgue, just with the full confidence of someone who works here. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, popping in, you see that there is a pretty young person, maybe like an intern or something, around the age of like 19, 20, looking at a computer. This very old school, like Mac OS from the elementary days, um, playing what looks like, a little snake game as it gobbles up the apples. The morgue is pretty small. It's only got like three places to put bodies, and so far it's empty. This person has headphones on, blasting what could probably be like jazz or some blues. Every now and then you hear like I guess the loudness of an electric guitar in there. But he's facing away from you, just pretty much jiving to this music and playing his game.
cool. If he doesn't pay attention to that, we just dump the body and go and
Dump the body to this person.
not on him, but wherever the disposal is. Like, I don't know if they have like a furnace in here, or if it's
Yeah,
just
they have there is a door in here that indicates
It's kind of loud.
furnace.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, go to the furnace, burn the bodies. On your way out, he does take his headphones off and looks at you three. Whoa.
What
Oh,
are you looking at?
I didn't know they hired good
A what?
people. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Hospitals do that. They hire people all the time.
Why don't you go back to your looks at the screen and doesn't even know what the fuck that
It's
is.
some weird line gobbling up little things.
Yeah, well, your thing.
Okay, I guess. Can see him glance back at the screen and puts his headphones on, but very loosely, so we can still hear you guys as you move. But yeah, you certainly, I mean, you two have caught his attention. Does any of you guys have the appearance focus for charisma?
Nah.
Okay. How about you?
Nah.
All right.
I'm all physical.
Yeah.
Physical.
Yeah, so it's not too much of a look, but yeah, you have gotten at least his attention.
That's probably fine.
He's going to go and tell all his little buddies about how. Well, considering the fact that he works the morgue, I don't think he does have any friends, so never mind.
Sorry, I was just trying to read if nope. Nope. Can't. I don't know if that's permanent or not.
What is?
Racist memory.
I know I don't have that.
Because
No.
that is something.
That is something you can do. But there is one that I'm just trying to see if it.
What? Is it dominate? No,
it's
dementation.
No. Dementation. The first one is passion, and I was wondering if I could use that as a way to make him just not care.
Oh, I'll just use command, and I'll just be like, hey, forget we were here.
So command has to be a, I guess, an actionable thing. You could use forgetful mind. That is the forget I'm here. But command, you could be like, pay full attention to your game, or something.
What am I
like
talking?
That.
Oh, just did think it was. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt if you guys are coming up with ideas.
Could I say don't tell anyone we were here?
Yeah.
As a command?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just say yeah. Don't tell anyone about this.
Right.
Thanks.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you. You activate dominate your tendrils of your vampiric mind diving into his. Sometimes there would be a test against it, but not this time. Yeah, he's pretty malleable. He's like eyes glazed over as he looks down at his computer.
All right, out we go. Very nice, right? I think if nothing impedes our focus, let's take these guys' car keys to his house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to drive.
I don't know how to drive either.
Don't worry, I do.
I mean, luckily there's
old
like,
for
no traffic, so.
It's just like.
Yeah, like heading outside. I mean, the secretary is there, who is this probably like mid-30s woman with blonde hair and thick glasses, staring down at the kind of the Sudoku puzzle, and then every now and then writing on a piece of paper on top of the, I guess, intake table. What? There looks to be a very large pallet of storage containers, kind of pushed against the wall, where you couldn't see it down the hallway, but now that you're kind of in that area, you can see it clearly. Very kind of well done storage container units too. But yeah.
Can we get a sense of what these storage containers are used for?
It kind of depends on how you go about it. I would say that if you're relying on auspex, the containers themselves seem to at least be secured in a way that whatever's inside of it gives off no smell. So at least they're secured in that way. And the storage containers, probably like a large Amazon box, something that you could probably put in like a stick, like a bow staff or something, somewhat long and large.
Something caught your attention?
It's kind of strange to have storage containers in supposed to be clinic.
Pop one
Those
open.
things don't smell right. It's in front. It's near where the receptionist is, isn't it?
Yeah, and there are like cameras pointed to like the welcome area, people coming in and out. You guys aren't in the vantage point of it, but if like you left or if you went over to a storage place, it would certainly capture you. Though, depending on your clan flaw, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, there's no way to go about it stealthily, I suppose. If I just open it, it'll catch the attention, and I want to keep our presence. Just lay low for now. We don't want to tip off the Infernalist. They were already tipped off that we're here.
Plus small town. Plus small town. All right, so
Can any of you convince the receptionist to somehow open one of those? Give us a quick view of it.
I can ask very nicely. I don't know what that will go for long run.
Yeah. Rhea, what disciplines do you have?
Anybody got dominate?
Yeah, I have one in dominate, so I don't think that's quite enough.
What are your other disciplines at?
I have potence, also only at 1 at the moment.
That's good.
I think one of my merits is that I learned celerity and fortitude, but I didn't put anything in those yet, because I was like messing around with my character sheet. So if I could dominate her into giving us a tour.
Yeah, it'd be kind of trying to make it a because dominate 1 is really for like simple action, so something that complex, I think, especially with lots of steps.
I saved some XP to put into my character sheet to see kind of how everybody was gonna play. So I have enough to get another level of dominate, and then I could use mesmerism if you'll allow me to change it like on the fly. Definitely. Like that. Because I wanted to see kind of how everybody fell into place. Okay.
Yeah, so no, I totally, like, I also do that sometimes too, so.
Fair.
I'll use mesmerism, and I'll just walk right up to her and get her attention, and tell her like, hey, can you show us what's in the storage crate really quick?
She looks at you and nods. I wish I could, but it was sent to the director. I don't have the key or the power to open it. I could get the director, I guess.
No, that's fine. Maybe we'll just go ask the director ourselves. But you're so nice to offer.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna walk away because I don't need anything else from her.
It's like staring at you like, whoa.
We have to find a director, and it's apparently like you gotta be in the know to know what's in there, so it's definitely gonna be suspicious if we go ask.
Are there okay. Is there anything that's like on these stories? You said they're about the size of a large Amazon parcel. Are there visible locks on it?
Yes, so like looking at each one, you see that there's kind of a electronic system on each one of them, with a passcode, almost like as if you were delivering medical samples or something with like a lot more care than your typical items.
Okay. So I think here's what our feasible choices could be. We could come back knowing that this is here. Or I mean, it runs into the same problem with us not wanting to be noticed. I do have the ability to like take a box with us and they won't see it. But then they would know that a box is missing. And if one person has the key, it probably means they have an inventory on it.
Hmm.
Well, if they don't know where it went, then it's not that big of a deal.
True enough.
Or if they think an employee stole it and hid it in their car.
I mean, an employee could have stolen it, taken the thing from it, and we can just plant it in somebody's car, right?
Amazing. I love the initiative. Okay, you guys take the keys. I'm gonna have to do like multiple things. Oh wait, you can't take the keys. Neither of you can drive. Okay, I'll just see you
Can
guys.
I just like grab the
We
parcel
just-
itself, with my strength and pry it open?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do it here because they can see us, right?
Yeah, the
let's
cameras
just
are
take
there.
the
but
box.
Yeah, you could just go up if you wanted.
I mean, you can just use your, amazing mustache face to take the thing.
Yeah,
And
but I
then
get.
we can pry it open in the
But
parking
you would
lot
know
somewhere.
that obfuscate is a mental power, so it affects people
Mm.
mentally. So if someone was watching from a security camera, at this point in time, they would see like the mustache.
Understood.
Because your power would affect that out. But later, they would see you. Because
Okay.
it's a recording.
Okay. So does that also include unseen
How
passage
about-
and conceal?
Yes, yeah, all of those are mental stuff. So like she and the guard wouldn't see anything because you're emanating the power, but later on, if someone was like, what happened, let's look at the recordings, they would see you pick it up and be wondering why no one said anything and just let you walk out.
How
Okay.
about ordering the lady to take it, hand it to us?
We could get someone else to steal it.
Yeah.
I could tell her, like, meet us at the car with this package. And then just make her forget all about it.
I think that's the best. I think that's the best thing we are capable of at the moment.
Or we could break the camera.
Yeah.
No,
Run.
but that would mean that, it's too... what's the word? It's too smart. If it's just an employee stealing it, they would just grab it. But it's up to you. If you want to break the camera, I'm down to just throw stuff at it. I'm just like start looking for like things I can throw at the camera to break it.
I will just let her do it for us. So I guess if you both want to bring the car around.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea where the car would be.
I'll head outside, press the alarm button on the keys.
Yeah, like this, I'm trying to think of a super lame car, but all I can think of is like a Ford van or something like that. So yeah, you would see a little van, almost Scooby-Doo style, honk with several like dice, foam, dangling bits from the rearview mirror.
Groovy. Yeah, I'll head over to the truck or head over to the van and make sure to park it. Is there any way to see if there are small towns, though I'm not sure. Are there a number of security cameras outside? And if there are, can I park in a way that's close to where they can drop it off, but that we won't be seen?
Yeah, there's no cameras outside, so you can just walk
All right,
on
awesome.
by.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just park the car and wait.
Okay, so as far as cameras inside, is that a big issue? Like, are there a lot of cameras pointed right where I'm about to need to talk to her?
Not there. It's pretty much like focused on the entrance. So just the pallet and people coming in and out.
I don't have any way to disguise myself, so this is gonna be kind of obvious that it's me. Can I try and like stealth stealth around the cameras?
to try to like get out or
To get back in. Because we're
uh,
outside, right? Or are we
yeah.
still-
Like you
Yeah,
could
I like it
probably
back
find
in.
another way in, especially since you have potence. You could just like grab a door handle and yank it, even if it's locked. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta figure out how to get to her without. Or is there any employees outside? Like on a
No, I
smoke
mean it's
break?
pretty like it's dark. It's I mean you see lights from a couple other buildings nearby and a street lamp here and there, but um, yeah, I mean it's hard for you to tell because you know you're a kindred and so like temperatures are just kind of like eh. But I think even at this temperature, you're like no one wants to be out here for longer than they have to. And even the person who is shoveling, you kind of see him in a truck smoking a cigarette, just kind of warming his hands. Yeah.
That's the person I want to talk to. Someone in a truck outside, so I don't get seen by any cameras. Yeah, I'll just walk up to his window and like knock on it, or it might already be down if he's smoking.
Yeah, it's not down because holy heck, it's way too cold. Um, and he will not roll down his window for you either, as he just kind of like presses his face against the window, and it kind of looks down like.
Hi, can you hear me? Roll down your window.
He like points to the passenger side, like.
I'm not getting in a stranger's car. Roll down your window. Just crack it, just a little bit. I'm gonna like open his door. Is it locked?
No, it's not. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just
So
crack the
it
door.
opens up, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And as he's looking down, and he's like, he's like shivering now because of this blast of cold air.
Yeah, as soon as I start to open the door, I'm just gonna start the mesmerism and say, "Hey, do you see that over there? Go get that for me and put it in this car for me. Thank you."
All right, you're gonna have to test for this.
Okay.
So I already
Rock,
got
paper,
mine.
scissors.
Go ahead, whenever you're ready. Just give me that.
Okay, I'm just gonna do scissors again.
All right, I got scissors. So what's your bid? It would be your mentals plus I think dominate is intimidate, if I remember it correctly.
Intimidate. Okay, so intimidation I have 1.
Mhm.
Mental I have 7.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 8 plus. That's 8 versus his mental attribute plus his willpower. Okay. He is going to win this tie. If you want, you could spend a willpower to retest, or if you have any other means to retest. And by spending willpower, you lower your mental resilience, though you do regain willpower every game.
Can I use command to say listen and like give myself advantage? I don't know what the term would be. Okay.
Yeah, not for this case.
Okay, so then yeah, I'm gonna try the mesmerism again. I guess I'll just redo the
All right,
test.
redoing the test. I got mine. You ready?
Scissors again. No! Y'all, I don't know. We're gonna have to just steal this and run.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, no. Luckily, he's not like supernatural or anything like that. So otherwise, he would be given an opportunity to like figure out if you've used a power. So he's just pretty normal. So he just kind of glosses over as like, this is a very assertive and confident lady. Holy heck. But certainly like, no, I'm not gonna do like, what's in it for me? You got some cat? Like what? What? I'm not. It's cold out. I'm just gonna what?
I'm just gonna slam his door. Can I slam his door hard enough to break his window?
Oh yeah. I mean, you have Potence 1, so it's just whoosh. Potence 1 allows you to ignore like armor and stuff like that. So if someone was wearing like knight armor, you just punch right through it. So crashing his window with that amount of force is totally doable.
Oh no, my bad. And then I just walk away.
Yeah, you just hear him cursing.
Yeah, he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna mess with that though. I'm going to go to the car.
What happened?
They really didn't want to do it.
Okay. But
That's fine.
we really, do you guys really want that box?
How badly do you want the box?
I'm not too concerned with it at the moment, but it does seem interesting that there's something at such like a public building.
I am gonna
So
go
there's-
grab the box.
You're just gonna grab it?
Yeah, I'm impatient. It's all
Yeah.
taking a while.
All right. Real quick question: do you have any dots in Intimidate?
No.
Okay. So that's cool. Yeah, you go up, you grab it.
Hold on, let me check. Okay.
And how much
Intimidate.
potence do you have?
I have 2 in Intimidate.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, for just having 1 dot in Intimidate means that like a certain level of stock NPCs won't try to fight you. Like they're not going to be aggressive to you because you just give off this air of "don't fuck with me." And so yeah, like this secretary was going to say something, but looking at you, scrubs and all, with that look, decides not to, and focuses on the computer and Sudoku that she's been working on. As you just kind of with your potence rip off the box from the straps holding it in, so some of the straps just kind of like flap off to the side as you pick up this thing and head out with it.
Just heading out with it and
Yeah.
be like, I've got the box. He's holding it.
Let's go.
All right. Are you guys headed to this gentleman's house?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, does anyone know how to use GPS maps, Google Maps?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm glad there's one person. So with that, you can easily find the house. It's like this nice renovated 2-story place with like a lot of windows. And you notice that there is a light on and what looks like another man inside making dinner. The place has like a nice living room that's connected to the dining room and then goes over to a hallway, which then you can't see kind of where it goes, but it does. You can kind of like surmise that there's a stairwell up.
All right. Let's knock him out or kill whoever this is, and then we have a house to stay in.
Or have a ghoul.
Sure, whatever.
A ghoul would be really good for keeping up the appearance of strangers not living in this house.
Great. Who wants to ghoul him?
I'm down for
I'm
it.
I was gonna say I take both of your immediate silence as a no, but
Okay, I'll take it. I was like waiting for Ria. Maybe a little pet. But then I remember you don't like your living people, and we are not living people. So
I mean, you could make them unliving.
yeah. You want,
I
you want a
think a
friend?
ghoul is probably better.
Yeah, keeping up appearances. I'll do it. Yeah.
So you're knocking
Great.
on the door?
Knocking on the door.
Yeah. A gentleman approaches with, long golden hair. He smells of like bay leaves and pasta sauce. Wearing a like sweater vest and such, and you can kind of like he can clearly see you because there's like a little light right above the porch, and looking at you, he's like, "Why do you have my husband's vehicle?"
And just knocking. And pretend as if I can't hear him.
What?
Because he hasn't opened the door, has he?
No, he has. So it's kind of
Oh,
like
okay.
it's partly out. Yeah.
Okay, well, if it's partly out, I'm gonna like push it open with my strength.
Yeah, he takes a few steps backwards. Whatever. I mean, we have some money, but not much. I mean, I can give you my debit card.
No? What I want for you to do is very, very simple. I just want you to drink from my palm.
Yeah, he's running for the living
Yeah,
room.
just like grabbing him by his like collar and slamming him on the wall.
All right, go ahead and give me a test for it. So, yeah, your physical plus brawl. If you're strength focused and have potence, you get an additional +2 to that.
That would be 13, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So I already got mine.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn.
Scissors. So you can retest either using your willpower or if you have a relevant archetype. So I don't know what archetype you chose.
My archetype is survivor, so.
Yeah, I don't think this is. You're not really surviving.
No.
You're having fun.
Yeah, I will willpower that.
All right. I got mine.
Right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. It's a tie.
But you have a higher bid. So you're gonna hit him for. So how much potence do you have?
Oh, I don't have potence.
Oh, you don't. Okay. What do you have then?
I have fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 on fortitude, 1 on auspex, and 4 in valorin.
Valor. Okay. I mean, you could just use Valorin, which gives you an automatic success to like beat someone. Or for this, since you were successful on the bid, you could use it for an exceptional success, which would be horrendous for him. Though your third
I don't want to kill him.
That's fair. Okay. So yeah, you can smash him against the door, and yeah, you have him.
And
He's
then
like
I'm just
struggling against you, but
yeah.
that initial blow has knocked much of the wind out of him.
Well, the wind is out of him. I'm just going to like cut my palm and just like force him to drink.
All right. Enjoying the kiss. As yeah, he drinks it in. It kind of goes into like this weird, um, kind of ethereal dream. Even though he's just had the shit rocked out of him. How about the other two? What are you two up to?
Walking in the house.
Oh.
Making themselves at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like looking around for a room.
Yeah.
Why would you have windows this big in Alaska? You're just gonna lose all the heat in your house. This is terrible building choice.
No insulation.
Yeah. Um, you can tell that like the stairs leads upstairs to a loft style type room with a very large bed, and then closet space and a bathroom with a very deep tub. Um, there's also like this closet that looks like a gun closet. It has like the a lock on the front of it, and it's like very durable with kind of like that hard, rigid plastic on the exterior.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Leave the box probably just on in the living room. Uh, and just wait for Lumine to finish, and then get a rundown of and then we'll see where that goes from there.
Yeah. All right. How about you, Rand?
I'm just like communicating with Pythia while we're waiting. Just like, there. I mean, there were so many cameras. We're gonna come to his house. How long do you think we have?
That is a very good question. Probably not long. So I say, if at all. I mean, yeah. So I say we check out that gun cabinet, crack it open, see what we have to work with. Once the magnet's finished, maybe open up this pantry, see what's in it. And I am going to do some research to see what kind of things you might be dealing with, like what's celestial and cosmic things that could be about that would make demonologists
Yeah.
that would make demonologists want to be here.
So you're on the computer with Rhea beside you. Rhea, are you doing anything like long term?
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like be on the lookout, to make sure that nobody followed us immediately, and then, whenever Lumine is done, I'll go talk to her for a bit too.
Yeah, I mean, Lumen, he's addicted to the blood as his body is going over the transformation to become a ghoul, like paler face and healthier looking form.
Sorry, what's your name again?
Rogers?
Rogers. My name is Lumine, and I think that I am now your master.
What'd you do to me?
I made you better, stronger.
What about my husband?
I actually don't know.
Alright, well, what are we gonna do now?
Well, if anybody asks if you've seen us, you have not. You will deny it till the very end.
Okay.
In the meantime, we will be just making ourselves at home here. If you will, at least let us know the general layout of this town, since we are new here. That would be very much appreciated, as I'm walking towards where everyone is.
Yeah, he follows and such. He's like, sure, we just rented this place. We're initially from Chicago. My husband works for some company, though he says it's like electric. I think it might be maybe NSA or CIA or something like that. I don't know, something.
Greg,
I
you
know.
cheeky dick waffle.
I thought he was like a what? So your husband's in the police, CIA, and
I think so. He has like he brought that cabinet with him, and I don't know why they need help out here. But he came. I think the whole airplane was filled with his coworkers. About was it 50, 60? They rented out the whole plane.
that's great. Well, what's so important about this cabinet anyway? As I'm like trying to like tear it open.
Yeah, without potence, yeah, it's not coming open. It does have like the
Yeah.
little like key panel on it and such, but yeah, it's like you're like
Looking at Rhea like
I will open the box.
you open the box. Yeah, with potence one, you just kind of like crunch into the rigid plastic and bend it off and out. On the other side of it, you see a very large cross, as well as dragon rounds, which are kind of a chemical concoction which explodes in fire when shot, usually used by hunters. There is a journal as well as some other like stakes. Is yeah.
we went here for infernalists and now we're dealing with hunters?
I mean, can people be two things?
They're nuanced.
Either way, well, the good thing about this is stuff that can hurt us definitely hurts people. And you'll have to inform me because I'm not entirely sure. Are demons hurt by fire? Like, is that like a thing that they can be hurt by?
Not really. I mean, infernalists surely they get messed up by fire, like everything else. But demons, really like your expert demon hunter would be Lumen, who
Yeah,
whose
so
clan
I'll,
was
I'll
created for that.
yeah, I'll directly ask Lumen, like, are demons hurt by fire?
Not necessarily. It's more
Okay.
of the holy things that would hurt them.
All right, and we can't touch holy things because blah 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 blah.
Some
So,
of you can touch holy things. I think there's only like one clan that might not be able to. I forget them.
oh,
Yeah.
then sick. Never mind.
Yeah, vampires in general, like across, whatever.
Okay.
There are some flaws where you can take where you are, like where you have an aversion to religion, but unless you guys took those, like looking at this cross, you're like, I don't know, cheap.
It's a giant T.
Yeah.
And to clarify, this is what was in their like pantry, that locked pantry, or what was in the box, or what was in the
What's in-
container from the hospital.
No, this was from the
Clinic.
container,
Okay.
the storage place that was already in here.
Okay.
Assuming you guys brought in the box, that very large
Yeah.
thing, it's still kind of probably with you guys upstairs, just sitting on the floor.
Okay.
Let's open the box as well.
I will rip that one open as well.
All right. I'm gonna ping Pythia's oracular vision here, as
Yeah.
Rhea moves a little bit closer to begin to like open up this box. You
So,
see hellfire and all sorts of danger. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say because it said you could use some kind of like divining tool. Pythia's is an etch a sketch.
Yeah, just like almost automatically, like your hands go to your etch a sketch, and you draw Rhea being engulfed in flame.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. If I can in time, just yell stop.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
What?
I flip over. I flip over very carefully so I don't shake it. My etch a
Yeah.
sketch.
That'd be funny. Shh. It's like, oh,
Is that me?
Shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Are the squiggly lines the fire?
Yeah. I'm not good at like circular shapes yet,
hard
so it's
on
all
us.
kind of like
Yeah.
it is. You gotta both of the knobs at the same time if you want to get like circle shapes. I've been working on it for like 10 years, but I'm still. Anyway, yeah, box bad.
They brought this
And
box
just
here with all the hunters in tow. So this box must be important to them.
Well, the only thing I can say is that seeing you rip it open equals hellfire. So I think it might need to be disarmed,
A
or that's just
key.
what it is. It's a key, like you said, or it's just a bomb.
What if we make our new friend open it?
But it might destroy the thing inside as well. Is it like just the hellfire going towards whoever opened it, or is it the whole box just?
Is it a demon in there?
Listen. All I do is read the etch a sketch. We can take whatever interpretation that we need from it. All I know is that you prying it open equaled burning hellfire. So,
Is there like any runes or anything on the outside of this box?
No, the like outside, like it very much looks like a clinical like hospital box that has been, I guess, upped in terms of security with those locks and the keypad on it. But yeah, there's no indication of occultism on the exterior of it.
You put
Well,
in a box that would do that.
it might be a very important thing for the hunters to have 50, 60 people accompanying this thing, and the key being with the director. But I concur, our mission is not to find out what's in the box unless it is important to our mission, which is get rid of the infernals and hunt down all those demons around.
So if there's no, yeah, so I guess we start getting information, or these demon. Okay, do we feel like these demonists and these CIA agents are kind of the same thing? Like we're feeling like this is their. It's one small town in Alaska. I don't know if two separate organizations are going to come to the same place because that.
Yeah,
wild.
that would be. If that happened, you would probably list you three as like the most unluckiest vampires in the world.
Definitely starting to feel that way.
So, I mean, we don't have to worry about daylight coming at all, right?
Correct. Yeah, for the next
Okay.
Until the new year, which will be in 7 days, it's pitch black.
Okay. So, if we know there are 60 of them, Neil, I think the best, since there's only 3 of us, I think the best way that we could do this, knowing that the hospital might have the director, we could, guerrilla tactics, sporadic hidden grabs that we need to, knowing where information, and start looking for other agents that we know that can be there. In fact, if if Greg was hiding in the hospital, maybe another one of the employees is someone we can interrogate.
Sounds like a plan to me. But are there other, they must be working in a group. So the moment they notice that Greg is out of commission or has gone missing.
Yeah, I'm always of the idea that, I mean, given that this is a small town, we're probably just going to be killing a lot of people anyway. So if we get caught, just start going at it.
I think that's why we're here.
Mm. So,
Maybe, maybe the ghoul knows something. Could give us like a starting point.
Like a nearby tavern pub. I know humans love to drink.
Yeah, like
After a hard day's
where
work.
did all these people get dropped off at if they all came on the same plane?
Great question.
Yep. Greg's like, was that aimed at me? Should I answer?
Yes.
Okay. Apparently, the company paid to move some individuals outside of the town or relocate, and bought some property and such. I know some of them went off, I guess, to a ship, I think. We were supposed to have, I think, dinner and drinks. Other than that, I don't know where the others could be. There is a lovely tea shop, tea and beer, down the street. People seem to congregate there quite often. Other than that, there's I mean, the community pool is connected to it too, so.
Did they give you this car that you have, the van? Would they recognize it?
Yeah, they gave it upon arrival.
Oof, okay.
We could start with the boat or the tea shop.
I'm good with going on a boat. As I'm just like loading up the guns that they have, checking ammunition.
Oh yeah. There's like 3 pistols, an automatic M16 and stuff like that.
Is there any swords around?
Yeah, there is definitely a long sword in that chest too, in that storage unit. Long sword, knives.
I would also like a gun with the special ammunition.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
happily sharing those.
I want to shoot fire. Sure. Yeah, you guys can load up.
Did we leave the box here?
Good question.
I guess we could if we're not in here, but if it's a bomb, which I'm like 28% sure that it might be, we could leave it outside on the porch. I don't think that'll do anything, but who knows if they can remote detonate it. Again, if it's a bomb.
Can leave it at the garage.
Okay.
And have Rogers like just keep an eye on it.
But it's not a bomb, right?
28% sure.
It's not a bomb.
Kind of concerned, so.
Could be.
Okay.
Just don't tell anyone it's here.
Alright.
Just don't touch it. Don't shake it. Don't.
I'm not gonna shake the bomb, potentially.
It's not a bomb.
I mean, it could be a demon.
Listening, until we don't know what's in the box. It could be anything. So contemplate that. Let's go. Yes.
As you guys head out, as you guys are heading towards the door, you can hear kind of a loudspeaker come on as a van is going down the street. The loudspeaker rings out and kind of echoes, and it can be clearly heard despite like the storm and you guys being inside a house. And what it sounds like is this. Three individuals, criminals, have escaped and made residence in our town, seeking to use this time to perform the most nefarious of deeds. Do not worry. The mayor is using all of their resources to deal with these three. We suggest locking and being wary of any strangers during this time. And it just kind of repeats as the vehicle moves forward.
I honestly don't think we would be as bad as summoning a demon. I feel like this is very targeted. That's all I'm gonna say.
They were tipped off kind of fast, considering the fact that they knew where we were sleeping at.
Absolutely. Okay. I think the only thing we have the information that we have. We already know that Reg, whatever his name is, won't say
Greg.
anything if they start coming. Doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
Okay.
So yeah, we just go through. I think sticking together might be as best as what we can do given how many agents are in here, but we have the tea house and we have the boat. So
It's a time. We can probably proceed at this in a way that we can get rid of any hunters group that we encounter without tipping off the other ones where they are. So slowly dwindling their numbers as we actually proceed with our main mission.
sounds great.
Yeah.
I mean, if we kill everyone, I have ways of getting information still, so.
Great. Man, I shouldn't have thrown away Greg.
I think Greg was No, I guess it doesn't really matter the condition.
Yeah. You can put them back.
How we know
Friends-
going forward.
Friends can be made from anything.
So do you want to go do that? I mean, the car just passed. Do we want to go hijack them, kill one of them, and you get the information from them?
This is true. Can we catch the car?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have a vehicle. It's not moving very quickly.
Great. This is gonna be fun. Come on, let's go.
Are you guys gonna run or use a vehicle?
Oh, I'm gonna ram their van into that vehicle it's driving.
All right. And all three of you guys are in the van. Are you wearing seatbelts?
I will let you both know what the plan is. So if you want to do cool vampire shit and be like on top of the van and then leap on it, like that's sick.
Oh, I want to leap on the van. So I'll be on top of our car, leap onto the other van, and try to yank this person out from the window.
And what about you, Rhea?
I kind of want to. Would prowess help if I tried to do something like that? Like be on top of the.
Oh, like Poten's prowess?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Potence lets you jump really far too, so it'll be a much easier task for you to hop on from your vehicle to that one.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait until if anybody survives and tries to like run away, I can
Yeah.
like
And you
jump
could
on them.
throw Lumen too.
Do you want me to throw you?
Yes.
Okay.
Just ready.
All right, go
I'm-
ahead and give me a test. This is physical plus your athletics, as you using Lumen as a throwing object.
Okay, so that's physical is 5 and athletics is 2. So I can do 7, and we're doing the rock paper scissors.
Yep. Already got
What do y'all
mine.
think I should pick?
Let's see. I think I'm feeling rock or scissors. That's what I'm going. Those are my options.
Okay, I was gonna do rock, so then rock.
Okay.
Well done. I got scissors.
Yes!
You're getting
So-
thrown.
Yeah, you could. So, Lumen, you could either go through the window of the back. You know those like small windows in the back of the van. You could just go right through it. With fortitude, like
Yeah,
you don't really
give
care
me any
because that's not gonna hurt you.
damage. I don't feel any pain anymore with my. Yeah,
Yeah. So.
with the amazing thing, which is crashed through the window.
Yeah, and like it's unfortunate as you crash through the window right before you kind of hit the side of the interior of the van. You can tell like it's kind of like a communication van with a lot of electrical equipment inside of it, and immediately because you have aspects too, right? And your kindred, the person sitting in this little electronic like cubie, and the only like there's like a steel like cross guard in between like the back and the front, so you can kind of see the front driver. But this person sitting, who kind of is surprised that you've just crashed through the window, is a vampire. You
Oh,
can
shit.
kind of feel their beast rise up as it does whenever
Amazing.
you meet like another vampire you don't know. It's like two cats looking at each other for the first time, and like both of your tails like poof up, and you're like, "The fuck is that?"
I'm gonna immediately move to grapple this guy with my burning touch.
And what are your merits, by the way?
My merits is that I am, well, lucky. I have righteous fury, spiritual armor, and demon slayer. So this guy is infernalist.
Yeah, you feel it. I think one of those merits pretty much lets you tell like if someone's an infernal, and this is an infernalist. And with that, we're going to call it
Heretic.
for tonight.
Woo!
Well done, everyone. We got a little shaky start because it's been a while since I've streamed, but man, I am very excited to see where this goes because rocking a hard place. So, wowzers, why don't you introduce yourself and then we'll go over to Rena, then Serena. Tell what you're up to, how people can chase and find you, etc.
Yeah, that was so much fun. Thank you for running the game. Thank y'all both for playing.
And looking
I can't wait.
amazing. Holy hell. Like I'm just imagining a white-haired with all the decoration coming out of a locker room, and then a van like teeth and stuff with red hair, and then it's like okay, and then a normal person.
Yeah.
Didn't see anything. Y'all can find me. The easiest way to go about it is to just follow me on Twitter and check my pinned tweet, spelled VVOWZERZ on there. And I'm putting out like a little picture set to go for with my character if y'all want to check that out on the spicy sites. So check that out after this. I gotta finish editing it and it'll be posted tonight. So if you're interested, that's all I got going on right now.
All right, Rena.
Hi, once again, I'm Rena. I've been playing Lumine, the annoyed cat right now. Yeah, you can check me out at Twitter. My Twitter is _overlord, but you can find me storytelling my 3-part chronicle called Red Center by Night. It's also Vampire the Masquerade, but it's the V5 system. We are always live every Sunday. We are reaching our penultimate episode 7 of the Camarilla point of view this coming Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of tears, so bring your tissues, your popcorn, and watch the tears just happen. It's really emotional moment happening there. But yeah, check us out.
Yeah. I'm Serena. I've been playing Pythia, and like Wowzers, you can find me on Twitter, and then where everything else I do goes from there. And that's it from me. I need to stop.
You just awesome in everything.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, thank
I
you
try.
everyone for showing up. I think let us raid. Da, da, da. Ooh, Trooper. I haven't checked them out in a while. Trooper SJP is playing The Long Dark, which is a really fun survival game set in a location where winter is horrific. So I think that's a nice like lead in to this too. So yeah, make sure to check them out, say hi, ask them where the vampires are, and we will see you next week at this time to figure out, like, hopefully everything works out. I'm sure it will. All right.
Caution is for the living.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bye.